Are you experiencing tiredness, fatigue, weight gain, or inability to lose weight? Are you experiencing depression, anxiety, or mood swings? So do you have cold sensitivities, dry skin, dry hair, or hair loss? How about muscle and joint aches? Well, if you experience any of those symptoms or some of them, then this video is for you. Well, hello there. My name is Lilia and I'm registered holistic nutritionist and fitness coach. I want you to watch this video to the end where I give you a delicious, warming, golden spiced milk recipe that's not only improve one of the precious and important small organ in your body, but also improve your immune system, increase your health and longevity. Okay, but right now, on the side, the golden milk, we will come to this later. Again, back to the symptoms. Are you experiencing tiredness, fatigue? Did you gain some weight and having trouble to lose it? Not just sitting on the couch and watching Netflix and eating chips, right? That's not a weight loss approach in my book. But you're trying to eat clean 80% of the time. You're trying to exercise. You're trying to take care of your mental health by going for a walk, meditation, yoga, all that good stuff. And the weight is just not going anywhere, okay? So let me know in the comments below if you're experiencing those problems. Well, how about depression, anxiety? How about mood swings? Hello, menopause. Yeah. So, cold sensitivities, which means your fingers always cold, your toes always cold, or you have dry skin, dry hair, or your hair fallen. So let me know if you have any of those symptoms, or maybe you have all of them. So today in this video, I will teach you more about the condition called underactive thyroid. And also we call underactive thyroid hypothyroidism. And I will teach you how can you make some easy and actionable changes to your lifestyle that will show some love to your thyroid, that improve or maybe completely eliminate those symptoms that I just mentioned. And life will be good again. Who doesn't want that? Let's start with where is thyroid and what it does exactly. So the thyroid gland is located in the neck, just in front here, okay? One of the main functions of the thyroid gland is to produce specific hormones. And those hormones will help regulate our metabolism, right? If metabolism is down, you cannot lose weight. So, however, those hormones also play a part in our breathing, your heart rate, the body temperature. That's the reason if you have thyroid problem, you're cold all the time. So muscle strength and other very important vital functions in the body. So basically, it is thyroid I would call like a thermostat that regulates temperature in your body, that everything is connected, okay? So the thyroid gland produces different hormones like T1, T2, T3, T4, and calcitonin, okay? So the most active hormones are T3 and T4. So when your T3 and T4 active and circulating in your body, they're called free T3 and free T4. And they can be measured by blood test. So let me know if you know the numbers for your free T3 and free T4. If you have no freaking idea what I am talking about, let me know too. So those are about hormones that our thyroid produce. Now, what are signs or symptoms if your thyroid is not performing well? Today we are going to talk about only underactive thyroid. That means your thyroid is not producing enough of hormones. There is overactive when the thyroid produces too many hormones. So today we are going to cover only underactive. And the reason is that many women suffer from this. And I see this in my practice over and over and over again. And that's the reason I decided to make this video, to give you all the information you need to take your health and life back. Okay? So back to the common symptoms of underactive thyroid. As I mentioned them, tiredness, and sometimes to extreme tiredness, like you're fine during the day, and then boom, you're just so tired you need to go and lie down and have a little nap. You know what I mean? Or just tiredness, constant tiredness. Then weight gain or weight loss resistance. So you do everything possible to lose the weight, but magic is not happening. Then you have depression, anxiety, and mood swings. Right? Then you have cold sensitivities, dry skin and hair problem, muscle and joint aches. So who can develop underactive thyroid? And this is the surprising actually. Not only women, both men and women can have underactive thyroid, although it is more common for women. In women, actually 5 to 8% higher number that women get this condition. What is surprising to me that children can also develop this condition, and some babies are even born with it. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. So most cases are caused either by the immune system attacking the thyroid, which is autoimmune condition, disease, I would say, and damaging it, or when damage occurs during treatment for an overactive thyroid or even thyroid cancer. So do you see how important the topic is? What are other thyroid disorders besides underactive? So hyperactive thyroid or Graves' disease, we are not going to cover today. Then, as I mentioned before, Hashimoto's thyroiditis. This is autoimmune disease. It's not treatable, but I will tell you a few steps what you can do to get it better, okay? Then thyroid nodules and thyroid cancer. Of course, if you're not taking care of your thyroid and there is a problem, eventually it can become cancerous, right? So now, what can we do? So I'm going to give you 4 tips to help, first of all, identify if you have already a problem there, okay? If you know that you have already a problem and you have a copy of your test, excellent. You always can contact me privately and we can chat about that. I also give you other 3 tips. How can you manage your underactive thyroid? The symptoms of underactive thyroid are very often similar to other health conditions. And that's where the confusion is, right? So that's the reason when you go to the doctor won't give you the full spectrum of blood test for thyroid that will cover everything. The good news is you can prevent or even reverse underactive thyroid condition or go into a remission if you already have autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's. But in both cases, you require specific protocols, okay, to identify a couple of things and just follow those protocols. So if you need help with that, you can contact me and we can book a free consultation and we can chat a little bit what I can do for you. Okay, so now back to the 4 tips how identify and manage. Now, tip number 1, first of all, you need to do a blood test for thyroid. A thyroid checkup is far more than just checking levels of TSH in the bloodstream. TSH stands for thyroid stimulating hormone, and that's exactly what your doctor does. When you go to a doctor and saying, okay, so I am depressed, I have anxiety, I have mood swings. Who doesn't, right? So what the doctor first do usually? Here, Lilia, a pill for you, for your depression. If you cannot sleep, here is a pill for you to fall asleep, right? In my opinion, the first thing should be done is the thyroid blood test, to identify if there are any problems with your thyroid before putting you on any pills, right? So you've got to check not only TSH, you need to check T3, T4, active T3 and T4, and antibodies. So let's go one by one. TSH, that's the only thing that your doctor usually tests. And that's not enough. Why? Because TSH, thyroid stimulating hormones, your pituitary gland produce for thyroid. So it produce and put in your bloodstream. Then the thyroid knows, oh, okay, we have TSH, let's produce hormones, right? So, and the most important hormones that become active would be, so T4, then T4 converts into T3, then T3 converts into T3 active. So all those steps, if not tested on the blood, could be not working properly. Just TSH is not good enough to understand the whole pattern, that it's properly working the whole path, right? You understand now? So you need all those. So you need TSH, you need T3, you need T4, and you need T3 and T4 active, plus antibodies. Why do you need antibodies? In many cases, when TSH is perfectly fine on the blood test, and you check your antibodies, and antibodies high, and you have no symptoms at all, that means you're at the beginning of autoimmune disease. Autoimmune disease, when your immune system attacking you, in our case, attacking your thyroid. Autoimmune disease is not reversible. It's not treatable. It's for life. But the good news is you can go into remission. So that means when you're in a remission, your body, your immune system is not attacking your thyroid. Because even if you're on thyroid medication that your doctor will prescribe, you need to be on that medication just to help with hormones. That's it. But that medication won't help your immune system, not prevent the immune system from attacking your thyroid. Okay? That medication doesn't do that. So eventually, your doctor will be increasing medication, and you have more and more antibodies in your body. So eventually, your immune system will kill thyroid, or it became cancerous. So, and then the thyroid has to go bye-bye. So I don't want that for you. That's the main reason I'm making this video. You need to have this information. You need to go to your doctor and do something about it. Agree with me? Okay, you're going to do that, right? So, and then you get the copy of your blood test Or if you have access through online live lab, that would be wonderful too. Now, the second one is exercise. Exercise regularly. Every day, even going for a walk, it's a good idea. You need to bring that extra weight down. Yes, you can gain 20, 30 plus pounds because of this condition. Yoga, meditation, all that stuff, that would be number 3. So you need to manage stress, because stress hormones destroys thyroid cells too. Okay, so going for a walk, like I go for a walk almost every day unless there is raining or snow coming, and I listen to my podcasts, and I'm getting addicted to this. I'm serious. So you can do yoga, you can do meditation, all that good stress release, reduction stuff. And then number 4 is the most important, is after identifying if you have thyroid problem, is your diet. So you need to find out the food that you have sensitivities to. So elimination diet is the best. Go for a couple of weeks if you have any problems. Gluten-free, dairy-free, and soya-free. Why? Because those 3 foods have similar molecules to thyroid. And the body, that's how originally we believe it starts. And the body, so when it enters inside your blood, through not good digestion, leaky gut we call, so your body will, your immune system will start attacking, right? Because they're invaders, they're enemies, gluten, dairy, and soya. And eventually what will start happening, that immune system will start attacking your thyroid cells because they have similar molecular structure. Make sense? So go on a 2 weeks of elimination diet, remove those 3 things, and see how you feel, right? And then blood test will be a good result too, okay, to see what's going on. Eat also thyroid supporting foods. And please, minerals, if you have already a problem, you need to supplement minerals. And they are iodine, selenium, zinc, and iron. Those are 4 very important because they are involved in production of hormones, okay, thyroid hormones. Supplementation would be the best. You can go to health store and ask them, or you can contact me because I have dispensary online and I already have all these minerals and additional minerals for supporting thyroid health in one pill. Okay? Something that you must understand is that if you have problem, you must take medications. Okay, you must. Do not avoid that. That would be a very foolish mistake. Plus, you need to start changing lifestyle, changing routines, taking supplements, and hopefully even if you have Hashimoto's autoimmune disease, I believe you can go into a remission and your symptoms will disappear or reduce to the minimum. Okay, and now look at this beauty. I'm going to give you a recipe of this golden spice warm turmeric milk. Let me try. Not bad. Very good. Okay, so why this is so important for thyroid? Because turmeric has anti-inflammatory properties. So that will reduce inflammation in your thyroid gland. It's easy to make. I'm going to give you recipe and step-by-step instructions. So, but you need to drink this warm, 1 glass. I don't know, I have a little bit more than 1 glass before bed. Why before bed? Because turmeric and coconut milk that this recipe includes actually very healing for the body. And while you sleep, hopefully the turmeric and coconut milk will be taking care of the health of your thyroid. So what you need 1 cup of unsweetened coconut milk. You need 1 tablespoon of raw honey or good quality maple syrup, or you can just omit that. 1 teaspoon of ground organic turmeric, 1 teaspoon of ground organic cinnamon, and I'm underline organic, okay, very important because you don't need any chemicals, and freshly grated ginger if you want, not a must. What is a must? It's a little bit of black pepper, because research said that black pepper with turmeric increases the absorption up to 40%, which is absolutely unbelievable. So you put all your ingredients in a little saucepan except honey, and you simmer for 10 minutes. When it's done, then you add your honey, and here you go. You have warm turmeric drink that you consume before bed. Listen, life is not that bad, okay? If you're going to take care of yourself, or if you know somebody who has underactive thyroid condition, there are tons of information and there is help. But you need to go on medication, and you need to do the test, okay? That's all I have for you. Take care of yourself, okay? And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.